The champs were led by Andre Drummond, who had a team-high 20 points. Schroeder did have 19 points. And David Teller's Lakers gets on a win column, so now he's talking all night long. Of course, our producer here at NBC Sports Bay Area, as we take a look at the Western Conference standings. And the Warriors gain a half game up on the San Antonio Spurs. Still 2.5 behind Memphis for that 8th spot, but still in that play-in tournament. So good news for the Warriors here as they bounce back from a tough loss to the Washington Wizards. But if you look at the LA Lakers here, they're about to get some good news. First of all, that's shocking to see that score against the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah. They had Kevin Durant playing in that game alongside Kyrie Irving, and they got good news. Anthony Davis is going to be back in 10 to 14 days. And then LeBron James will be back in 3 weeks. So the champs are starting to get healthy here, Darrell.
Yeah, right on time. So I know that organization took their time with those guys. They didn't want to rush them. It's a long season. They had a long season last year. A big time win for the Lakers. You know, they've been hearing a lot of chatter that might be the matchup in the final. So a big win for them.
Jennifer, does seeding matter for the LA Lakers? Because it feels like it doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, they're good enough when they get all the pieces back. It kind of doesn't matter. I mean, they're looking at a championship. They're not thinking where we sit. They are, but they're not that concerned about it, right? They're concerned about getting everybody back and healthy.
No doubt. And they add Andre Drummond, Kuzma, Schroeder, Lakers getting healthy here as we look at the scoreboard from tonight's matchup. Of course, Steph Curry with the team-high 38 points, his 6th straight night with 30-plus points, tying Rick Barry for the most consecutive 30-point games. Rick Barry did it back in 1974, and Andrew Wiggins with a monster first half, finished with 25 points on 11 and 21 shooting, and the 6 rebounds. Let's hear from Steve Kerr, who's definitely in a better mood than he was last night.
Hey, what is the outlook for James Wiseman?
He's going to get an MRI. I'm not sure if tonight or tomorrow, and we'll see. I don't have any other news.
What's the concern level on it?
I haven't even talked to the training staff, so I've got nothing to offer at this point on that front.
Are you guys off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey, Coach. Hey, what's your idea on this? The black military man pulled over from a traffic stop last night. He got wrongfully pepper sprayed in the eyes. But what's your idea and thoughts on that situation that happened last night?
Zach, I have not seen the news. I don't know anything about the incident, so I can't comment on it.
Do you feel like you guys were well connected tonight? Had the right energy from the start?
Somewhat. You know, I thought we had pretty good energy at the start. I thought the second half we messed around with the game a little bit. It was a little frustrating, but you know, a win is a win, and we needed one badly. So you know, not thrilled with the performance, but you know, we had some good. Really good individual contributions. I thought, you know, Juan on his birthday was terrific, brought so much energy, and Mike Mulder stayed ready. You know, he hasn't played in a while. It's not easy to sit for a couple of weeks and come out and do what he did today. And obviously, Steph was, you know, tremendous, you know, individually. So a lot of good individual performances. I just didn't love the collective energy in the second half. We need to do better.
Do you have anything, any further update on Oubre than what we had pregame?
Yeah, I just talked to him just now, and he said he's doing pretty well. It's day to day, so you know, we'll. It's nothing too serious, but you know, he's not necessarily ready to play Monday. I think it's literally day to day, so we'll see.
Hey, Coach William Hammond, Sports Fans Rap. I just wanted to get your thoughts on Showtime's introductions and call of the game tonight.
Oh, he was awesome. The guys loved it. Right from the pregame introduction all the way through the game, the guys were laughing and enjoying it, and it was really fun to listen to him. I thought he was fantastic.
Hey, Coach, I don't know if hopefully you've seen this already, but the Voting Act that happened in Atlanta, and then, of course, they're talking about it in Texas. And, you're big on freedom of speech. But, you elaborated more about the All-Star game being moved. But, how wrongfully are they taking away from freedom of speech? And how important is for people to voice their opinion with their vote?
You're talking about the voting changes in Georgia?
Yes, sir. And they're talking about it in Texas right now. Texas.
Yeah. No, that's obviously, a huge divisive issue in the country right now. And, I think the bottom line is the law was not changed because of voter fraud. It was changed because of voter turnout. And that's the issue. To make it easier for people to vote in this country, not harder. There's virtually no proof of voter fraud, in the presidential election. And so the premise that the voter law changes in Georgia is based on false information.
Steve, going back to the idea that maybe you guys, would you say, messed around a bit in the second half? Are you talking about defensively, or are you talking about turnovers? So what did you notice?
Just overall engagement. It just felt like it was just kind of a little loose out there. And I thought we could have tightened things up and, gotten a few stops in a row, but broken the game open. But, I give Houston credit. They battled, they stayed in it. I think they cut it to 9 or 7, in the last couple of minutes. So we just couldn't quite break away.
What did you think about Steph turning on the heat and looking like he was having a lot of fun?
Yeah, Steph was incredible. The shot making, not just the threes, but, some of the shots he hit around the basket. He had a highlight reel worth of plays out there tonight.
All right, coming up, we have a treat for you. We did this in the pregame show. Tara Vanderveer joined us, and you don't want to miss this interview. She touched on a lot of things, a 3-time national champ. That is coming up right here on Warriors Postgame Live, presented by Toyota.
Warriors Postgame Live is brought to you by Comcast Business, keeping you and your business connected. When every connection counts, you can count on Comcast Business. Learn more at Comcast.